At a basic level, we want to advance science. In our particular case, it's by helping organizations make better decisions by having better information in front of them. My name is Stephen Leicht. I'm one of the managing directors of ÜberResearch.
What is great at ÜberResearch is that each of the founders have a lot of experience in the domain we are in and can bring this experience into the daily life and can support each other perfectly.
It's a little bit like a company, a lot more like a family. That's the good and bad sometimes, but it's mostly good. Well,
Challenges for science funders today are to decide which projects to fund, which science to fund, to make the right decisions, and also make sure that in an area where science is happening on an international level, that no double funding takes place and that the efforts which are happening on a national level are actually aligned. Everything is focused on the outputs, on publications, patents, and nobody is really systematically focusing on the inputs. Basically the point where the money enters the system. We are providing for science funders and for research organizations a database and an analytical tool which allows them to analyze what type of money has gone for which areas of science into the system.
So the tool that we developed at ÜberResearch is a solution set which would address both large funding organizations with best-in-class tools, but also do it in a way which was affordable and usable intuitively and inexpensively for small and mid-sized funding organizations.
And oftentimes we're providing information that they would never have in the first place, and trying to effectively make their life easier on some of the more everyday tasks so they can focus their energy and their intellect on the tougher questions, the more difficult questions.
The major components are really the best-in-class techniques that we've seen different funding organizations use over time. What we try to do is standardize them, put them together in a way which made them interoperable, cloud-based, inexpensive to operate.
With the tools that we're building and that we release, we're hoping that tasks that normally take weeks or months will only take a matter of minutes.
So instead of having retroactive reviews of what an organization funds, they can see in real time what's going on inside their organization, what their pipeline looks like, and they can make better decisions.
We got in touch to Timo right before he started digital science, and what was impressive for me that he was working on a ecosystem where small innovative companies which are focused on solving challenges related to science and research have the freedom to innovate in a setting where they also get the support from a larger corporation.
One of the benefits when we started working with digital science was we were interested in getting the company off the ground, getting an initial investment, and we had a real meeting of the minds with the leadership. But now that we've been engaged, probably the most significant opportunity for us is in collaborating with the other portfolio companies, where we have potentially significant overlap in the opportunities and the problems that we can solve, both for funding organizations as well as academic research institutions. The benefit of the partnership and working with the digital science organization is, A, the organization is much better able to communicate the message that we're trying to bring to the market because of their size, their reach, their distribution channels. Just the fact that we're associated with the organization brings us tremendous benefit. And the other is I think there's a shared group of clients and institutions that we wouldn't have direct access to if it weren't for the network that we're a part of in the portfolio.